Hello guys, I'm on. Oh, what a time. I'd set up everything and my computer restarted seconds before, which is just what you need, isn't it? But hey, it is what it is. It happens from time to time, that. But what am I on now then? So I've been on earlier tonight streaming, and now I'm streaming again. So this time it's the TNP. The Next Peak Hill Climbing Championship. So we are doing Road to Sky this week. This is on every week, and different route, different climbs. There is GC on with power, so you can see, and then it looks like we've got 44 riders on this, which is pretty awesome. 44 riders tackling the Alp tonight. And now I'm following Adam at the moment. Adam is out front by 8 seconds. Luckily, I've caught them on the lead in. Okay, so everyone's on the lead in. There is no one has started to tackle the Alp yet. But it looks like Adam's put it on, and he's gone for the Aestos and looks like the Envies. So no Millensteins for him. But yeah, I thought I'd jump on and do this and do a bit of promotion. He's got his aero socks on, hasn't he? He's recently just got them, and he was asking, are they worth it? I don't know how much they're going to be worth it on this, but either way, let's see how it goes. So I'm trying to see where Adam is on that. Let's have a look. Waiting for the climb to start. But yeah, as you can see at the bottom on the map, we've got the start of Alpe d'Huez coming up in 2 kilometers. So on 2k, he is going to be hitting the Alp. Now, Adam has a sub 40 in him, right? Adam has a sub 40, and I know this because we did it in the same race, and he did 9 watts per kilo in the last 400 meters. To kick away from a handful of us and absolutely destroyed the rest of the pack, which was awesome to see. And for those eagle-eyed amongst you, you will see that Adam is wearing his Zwift Racing League winners jersey, since the team he was on won the last round in the league that they were in, so well done. If I dart away for any minute, it's because I haven't had anything to eat, and I already streamed one race and DS'd another one, so I thought, do you know what, I'll get myself a pizza. So I've got a pizza en route, and so I might dart away, and it's quite satisfying eating a pizza while everyone else is climbing Alpe d'Huez. Although I'm a little bit jealous. I am a little bit jealous. So he's only got about a K now to the base of the climb. What I really like about this is having a 5 kilometer lead in. You can just kind of shake the legs out a little bit. It's probably not enough of a warm-up, but it is a good warm-up to it's better than nothing, right? I think one of the grade ones goes literally straight onto the grade, so at least this you've got 5k to kind of warm the legs up, or in this case put a 17-second gap in the rest of the pack. So Adam is absolutely smashing this lot, which is great. So through this barrier, and he's got about 500 meters to go to the start of the climb. Hi Gareth. So I'm not racing for several reasons, but the main one is I'm moving house. I am moving on Monday into my flat, and I have packed my bike away. So my bike and everything, my trainer is all dismantled in the garage. So unfortunately, no racing. But I've been hitting the gym in the meantime, kind of keep my legs strong, so that's good. And while I was up north, moving into our house up north, I was doing a bit of running, so my CV's still there. Now Adam is now passing the start of the Alp. Right now, because this is an event, right, for those eagle-eyed amongst you will see that there is no timer at the top, and it was 6:40 I think it was 6 minutes 40 that that Adam hit the start banner. So let's see how he goes. And he started off strong. Yeah, Gareth, so I'm not racing. I think my first race back will be the Dirt Series on Tuesday next week. I'm not racing the Infantry Champs on the 11th, unfortunately. I'm not, because my move is in the worst possible time. So I've moved in 3 phases. So I've for those that obviously still follow the channel, I am a serving soldier and I'm in the army, and I move around a lot. Now I think it's probably around about time to settle my kids in a school and not move them every 2 years. So my kids and wife have moved up north into a house up there, and we're going to go unaccompanied for a couple of years, and I'll be travelling home on weekends. So last week moved the family up north. They're in they're up north at the minute, but my missus is currently decorating, and I'm still down in London in the house with all our furniture. And on the 11th is when our furniture's going, so that's why I'm not racing. So I'll move from the house that I'm in into a flat in central London, which is going to be lovely. So I'll have a bit of space, set up my own Zwift room, so I'm out of the cool garage and into my spare room, which is nice. And the family's up north, so I'll be hitting the train every weekend to get up there. But it's only 3 hours on the train, so it's not bad. Right, so that's Adam kind of past corner, or up to corner 1 or 21, right? The wrong way around, right? So he's coming up to corner 21. So shall we have a look a little bit further back on how the rest of the pack's kind of doing? So here we've got another Aranda. Hopefully I haven't butchered that too much. The problem you've got with this is when soon as the Alp map comes up, I lose a little bit of the ability to kind of click on this on the right hand side to be able to see the other riders. So here we go. So we got a Gossa, a Randa. So there's a 6-second gap between these two, followed by some of the TNP boys. And guess what? They're in their ZRL winners jersey. What a surprise, right? Is Alid. Oh, Dave's not rocking it though. So you got Alid and Dave together. Maybe they're pacing each other up, which I suspect there's a possibility there could be. But like we've seen before, 44 people on a midweek tackle of the Alp. That's brilliant, isn't it? Oh, a bit zoomed in there, aren't I? So you got Dave and Alid Jones. I don't know if Alid's streaming this. He might be. But if you want to go over and check his channel out, it's Ride and Raz. So he'll be on there streaming this, no doubt. But I think him and Dave are in the GC on the Hill Climbing Championship. I'm not sure, and I don't think Bobby's in this. I don't know if he did it earlier today. But Bobby Thompson, who is also one of the TNP riders, he's leading the championship at the minute. Absolutely smashing it. So let's have a look a little bit further back. See what we got. So we've got Dave Johnson. So we've got S. Saunders, who's 15 seconds behind them. M. Yausi. Hopefully not butchered that. It was only a couple of seconds off Saunders. Got M. Tyndall. Hopefully that's not Mike Tyndall, the rugby player, because of former rugby player. Because if it is, right, it'll be a long night. You're a big old guy trying to climb this. And then we've got, oh, there we go, the man himself. Right, there he is, Mr. Matt Gleeson. Matt is the mastermind behind the Next Peak Hill Climbing Championship. And he's the one that's been processing the scores and running everything, picking the routes. So if anyone wants to give any abuse to Matt for picking this tonight, feel free. It was definitely a popular choice, the fact that there's 44 people on it. But there will always be a handful that are not keen on the Alp. So have we got any other TNP riders in this group here? I'm just trying to keep flicking further back. So we got D Guy. I'm going to say, yep, it's an Irish flag, right? He's an Irishman. The reason I say that is because I've seen an Italian flag underneath. And we've got some we've got riders from the Rolling Collective here as well, so it's nice to see them. I know they on a Thursday they also do their Ascent, which is their kind of hill climb day, a different route every week. So if you maybe can't hit the next peak, then there's another option for you. And we've got more riders as we're going along. So we've got C. Ritchie from Scotland. We've got B. Angel from France and the UK. Is that, yeah? And the awkward thing now is I can't get the remaining people because the screen won't scroll down. So I'm kind of stuck at number 35, so I can only apologise for that. But it looks like we've got Lopez and Barcella. It doesn't look like there is many behind, so maybe, oh, what a hero this guy is. He is doing the Alp on a TT bike. That is some grinding. 43 revs per minute, right? That is full on grinding at its best there. Good luck to him for the rest of the Alp. Right, shall we keep flying forward? So, right, I just said he was on that. This guy here, he's doing it on a mountain bike, right? Mr. Akagi, right? Aye, listen, this commentary games is tricky on the tongue. Dev Cotter. Is that a female? Or just a very, very slim man? Oh, the camera's playing tricks with itself. Okay, so we're about 13. Oh, he's on the Zwift Steel as well, right? No, she's on the Zwift Steel, I should say. I'll get my genders correct on this. Kay Mansom, right? Looks like we've got a group here, group of 3. Which is, when you're climbing, sometimes getting in a group like this is just what you need. This just kind of give you that little bit extra motivation. So we got our Bracewell. Looks like he's closing in on this group up ahead as well. So it's not just it's not just solo riding bodies everywhere. There is groups forming on the road. There's only 6 seconds, but there's 4 in this group here. Or 3 plus 1 slightly up the road. So Quentin slightly up the road. And he's just on the wheel, 2 seconds off Larson. So Larson's just up the road, and then there's a slight bigger gap to Arnfred. Right, he's really hit me with the names tonight. Thanks, guys. Brilliant, easy name, Kirk. Thank you. Right, so we got 2 in this group here, and they're doing well. So they're on, they're heading up towards corner 18. So we'll keep pushing forward, and we'll see how everyone else is getting on. So we've got another group forming here. So we got well, it's definitely not Mike Tyndall because he's not got the British flag next to his name, right? It's either, right, and I apologise if you're from these 2 locations. It's either the Australian or the New Zealand flag. We've got Concy, who's in this group as well, and then pushing forward we've got Mr. Peak. Matt Gleason, and he's pacing this lovely. I don't know if he's going for a PR tonight, right? But he's on the. It looks like he's on the Canyon Air Road. It's not a renowned climbing bike. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. But it's not the climbing bike I would be using. And again, it looks like we've got Dave and Alid are still together. Pacing herself quite well. We're doing over 4.5 watts per kilo, so I think these guys are trying for a sub 45. I'm gonna hazard a guess at a sub 45, but it looks like Dave is oh, did Alid have a disc? Oh no, I don't think Alid had a disconnect. I think he has had a disconnect. Alid has stopped. Oh, what has gone on, Alid? But I'll have to keep bouncing forward to the rest of them just to see how they're going, right? And Dave is in a group of there's 3 of them in this group, and then we got Agossa in 3rd place. Pumping out some big watts here. And he's sprinting. but he is 18 seconds away from Aranda, right? And Adam is a further 31 seconds up the road. So Adam's doing really, really well now, right? Adam currently heading towards corner 15. So remember, Adam's got a sub 40 in him already. So it'll be interesting to see if when he gets to corner 10, is he going to be in the 20-minute mark? I don't know, is the answer. Remember, it does say 17 minutes, 17 and a half minutes, but I'm pretty sure he was at 6 minutes 40, right? So he's looking like he's 11 minutes into this now. So 11 minutes, and he's got 4 more corners to go, right, to kind of get there before the 20-minute mark. So the good thing is it'll be 20 minutes and 60 seconds or 40 seconds. So hopefully we can kind of get a rough idea of his time. But if you look at the Alpe d'Huez times today, so the lead time today is 47.57. Adam will beat that. I have a feeling Adam will beat that, and I've got a feeling with this hill climbing and some of these riders, I think that top 10 will not be the top 10. I think all of those riders, bar probably number 1, I think there'll be a few who do sub 50, quite a few. I think probably the top 10 will do sub 50, but I don't know how many will do sub 47. No, might as well say 48. 3 seconds or 48, isn't it? So we'll see. So Adam's on quite a steep part of the course now, but this is a long section, 14 to 13. What's good is when you do this, is you can kind of plan what corners you're going to attack. And when I say attack, the shorter corners I like to get out the saddle. So when you can see there between 17 and 16 is probably a good opportunity just to do the whole corner out of the saddle, and then you can kind of sit down in this one and push on in the saddle on this. But it looks like Adam's mixing it up in and out of the saddle, and that's just knowing his body, knowing your legs. When your legs need it, adjust. Oh, and I've still got 10 minutes until my pizza arrives. Like I say, I'm not feeling guilty at all as the fact that I'm watching 44 people climb the Alp, and I've ordered a pizza and it's on its way. So Adam's put 35 seconds into second place and 1:10 into third place on this. So he's laying down the gauntlet. Alright, but we're going to probably stay with Adam for the next couple of minutes to see if he can get to corner 10. So he's closing in on corner 13, and for a sub 40, we need to be getting under 20 minutes for a sub 40. But then you've got to try and maintain that as well. But like I say, he hit the start point at 6 minutes and 40. Okay, so he's at about 14 minutes right now, so he's got another 6 minutes to try and get to the next corner. And there is 2 relatively shorter corners. That was a pretty long corner that he was on there. So it'll be interesting to see how he tackles that. So that's corner 13 done, right? And he's on to corner 12, and you can see there's some flashing sections on this, and that means it is going up, and you see straight away 12, 13%, 14%, right? 14% peak on that little part there. So these are the bits when they just go down and up and down and up that really take it out of your legs, because it breaks your rhythm up. And you don't want your rhythm broke on a long climb like this. You want to maintain the same thing. Now, when I did this last, I raced with Adam, and there was 2 other riders. Bobby was in this race, and Bobby was miles up the road. So we'd never seen him from the minute we started. However, there was 4 of us in a group, and actually we pushed each other on pretty well. There was times where we dropped off a little bit and then chased back on, and I do feel like it is a little bit easier in a group to work harder, because mentally you kind of get yourself in the zone and you push on. But Adam is solo, right, and he's looking at about 4 minutes now. We've got 4 minutes to kind of do the next 2 corners to be on for a sub 40. And like I say, we'll stay with Adam to see the halfway point, and then we'll drop back and see how some of the other riders are doing. But he's currently got 7.6k to go, so he's done 9k. Obviously the first 5k was the lead in, but he's got 7k to go. Again, you can see the terrain change, right, where it's going from slightly lighter red to darker red. It's pitching up, and those changes where you probably want to be jumping in and out of the saddle. Excuse me. Yeah, you kind of want to be. You might want to be jumping in and out of the saddle for those, just to kind of not have to change down gear. Okay, so Adam's closing in on corner 11. Remember, we're looking at about 20 minutes, 26 minutes and 40 for it to be about 20 minutes on the Alp, right? So he's still closing in on corner 11. I would say the current pace, he's probably going to be very close to that. He might be very, very close to the 20-minute marker, but he's got 2 minutes and 40 to get to the next. So he's just crossing corner 11 now. So he's got about 2 minutes and 40 to get to corner 10, and that'll be him on for 20 minutes or under halfway point, which is phenomenal climbing, especially, like I say, especially on your own. But he's doing great. He's doing absolutely great, and he's putting a lot of time in those behind. And it looks like Matt Gleason is taking names behind him, because I can see him creeping up the chart there. And like I say, once I get to corner 10 and we've had a rough time check on Adam, then we'll drop back and start seeing how everyone else is doing. But he's got about 1 minute 50 to get this corner finished. So it kind of bends around, and then it does flatten. Right, he's on the dark section, so it goes to the slightly lighter section. It doesn't flatten. There's nothing flat on the Alp, I don't think. There's a couple of yellow sections, but I don't think you can class them as flat. So you can see the end of corner 10 now. So remember, 26 minutes and 40 would be the 20-minute marker for him. So as it stands, it's looking like, where is it? Where's the marker? It looks like he is approximately, right, remember this is very rough maths, he's crossing corner 10 now. And he did that in 25:56, so he's about 43 seconds under 20 minutes. Okay, so he's about 19 minutes and 20, so that's phenomenal climbing for the first 10 corners. Absolutely phenomenal. Right, so we'll have a brief look back. So we got Agosa, who's up to 4th. He's doing some sprinting on the Alp. Beautiful. Right, maybe he's trying to close that gap down up ahead, because it's 14 seconds, and you can see them just up ahead on the corner, which can sometimes be the soul destroying part. and you can't see anyone behind him. So Matt Gleason's behind by 39 seconds. That was up to 40 seconds. This man is a lunatic. He is putting out some sprints on the Alp, right? But what is the gap now? What is the gap? The gap is 17 seconds, so it hasn't come down. It's actually gone up, right? And it maintains to go up. But Matt Gleason has brought back 3 seconds on him. So it was at 40 seconds when we clicked it earlier. So Matt is now on. He's in 5th place, and you can see Yausi or Yusi. I'm going to say Yusi, right? Oh, he's got the Scotty in his back pocket. Do you know what? For the eagle-eyed amongst you, right? I don't know if you've seen this, but he is wearing the Alpe d'Huez Zwift jersey, right? Nice. Right? I don't know when you get that. If anyone in chat knows anything more about it, do you have to claim the Alpe a certain amount of times to get it? Or is it a spin of the wheel? I don't know. No, I do not know. But that is the first time I've seen it in the flesh. 8 seconds back from him is Dave Johnson. So I suspect Dave's going for a sub 50, I believe. Dave has done a sub 50 before, so I'll be interested to see if he does it again today. I'm unsure what has gone on with Alid. But we've got, this is where now, because we're closing in on the halfway point, where we'll just get bodies all over the road. And sometimes the gaps are 10 seconds, or these two are together, which is great to see. So M. Tyndall and S. Saunders, they're together, probably pushing each other on. Might be upgrading the Zwift carbon. Right? It's not the bike of choice that I would have for this. Again, you've got Concy and Quentin together. So another 2 riders together. There's Alid. So I wonder if he had an issue, because the last time we seen Alid, he was static. So hopefully there was nothing in it. Right, I might be jumping off in a second because I've got 1 minute until my Uber Eats is here, right, with my pizza, and I'll be eating and chatting. But what I'll do is, to try not to miss any of the action, I will push forward and go back to Adam. Okay, so I think that's probably the logical thing. So if I miss anything, at least I'm with the leader, and then I can just kind of flick back. So we can push forward, and we'll see how Adam's getting on, and he's still doing 4.5 watts per kilo, so that's great. Right, I am off, guys. Oh, I'm back, guys. I am back. I am fueling up to watch the rest of this. So, if we look at it, Adam is on corner 7. He's flying. and he hit corner 10, so the halfway point. He hit that by about 19 minutes and 10 seconds. So he does have a considerable lead with 1 minute and 40 on second place. And he's pushing hard. He is pushing very, very hard. At this stage, he's still pushing out 5 watts per kilo, so he's definitely still going for it. Yeah, I think he is wanting to get a sub 40 by the looks of it with this kind of pace. And remember, if we get to 36 minutes on the clock at the top, that'll be roughly about 30 minutes. That should give him 10 minutes left. Remember, when Alp de Zwift is in the event mode, you don't get a timer on the screen. So I've had to do quick math and work it out. He crossed the line to start at 6 minutes and 40 seconds. Ish. Right. I'm boring, Gareth. Right, because I'm on my own. And what I don't like is, I don't like reheated pizza when it's got loads of toppings on, so I've just gone for a margarita. And it's quicker for them to cook, so it's quicker to get to me. So I'm really boring. And if I leave 3 or 4 slices, it's easier to reheat just a margarita pizza than it is something that's got like pepperoni or sausage or something on. And no, I've gone for thin crust. I've got a thin crust pizza to try and make it as it's not going to be healthy at all, right? So it's to make it as light as possible, I should say. But all totally professional here, right? Just completely eating a pizza while watching people climb Alp de Zwift. No, I agree. I completely agree. Cold pizza the next day is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Okay, so in about a minute's time, Adam's going to be at the 30-minute marker, and he's hit corner 6. Okay, so he's got 5 corners to go, and he's got 10 minutes to do it. So let's have a look a little bit further back then. So in second place, we've got Arandia. Again, I can only apologise if I am butchering your name. And then we've got Argentine. So we got Eric Hart. Again, apologies if I've butchered your name. Right, this is the Geordie tongue that's coming out. So, but if I remember rightly, I think Aragosa was a little bit further up. No, this is the person that's sprinting a lot. Well, guess what? Matt Gleason's on the wheel. Right, Matt Gleason has brought back that 40-second deficit, but that person in front is just sprinting. Now, what are they doing? Right, still about 15-20 minutes left for you lot. And then as we go back, we got UC in 6th place, we've got Kirk, and then 18 seconds back we've got Dave Johnson, one of our TNP riders. And Dave, that's Dave crossing corner 7 now, was it? Yeah, corner 7. And we've kind of got 2 riders together here. There's only 2 or 3 riders together here. So Quinton Saunders, and I really apologise. I'm not going to try and pronounce that name. Not when I've got food in my mouth. And then looks like these have kind of broken away. So we've got Lawson. Tyndall was with this group, but they've seemed to have broke away. Allard seems to be getting his pace back now, so whatever issue he had where he was completely stopped dead, it looks like he's back in. But he's chased down 19 seconds back by O'Hare. And we've got D Guy. It's Bracewell. I'm gonna say Rob. Right, let's go with Rob. He called Rob today. I'm taking a full blown Colin Emerson moment. Hey JD, how's it going? JD, if you're just catching up, I am sitting eating a pizza while I'm watching people on Alp de Zwift. So this is the Team Not Poggy The Next Peak Hill Climbing Championships, which is on every week on a Thursday. There's 3 time slots throughout the day, so you can jump on, and the GC's on there. So no JD, I'm not racing, so I'm currently moving house, so my bike is packed away. So what I've got is complete and utter FOMO, so fear of missing out, and I decided to stream this for the team, so they can hopefully we can go all the way to the front, hopefully see Adam do a sub 40, and we'll quickly jump all the way back to the front. And there's Allard, Consey, M Tyndall. I'm going to say Mike Tyndall, or I'm going to call you Mike Tyndall for the rest of the stream, because that's the initials of the English rugby player. I think JD's a pineapple pizza guy. I just have that feeling. I have a feeling, but he's Canadian, right? So I mean, we share a lot of kinship, the British and the Canadians. So he might not have pineapple on a pizza. There is no place for pineapple on pizza, in my opinion. Right? It's a very popular topping for others. Right, so it looks like Matt Gleeson has broke away from Aragosa. Or Agosa. Right, the person that was sprinting every 2 seconds. No, it looks like he's back. Oh, no, it's not. It is UC. UC and Agosa all together. You got Matt Gleeson, 16 seconds up the road. And then we've got the top 3. So Arandia, Ericott, and then we've got the man himself. We've got Adam. We've got Adam out front, or Batman as he was called back in the day. Right, he was the one telling us he's got a full Zwift kit on, hasn't he? Zwift Racing League winners jersey and the headphones. I want a set of those headphones, I really do. And I did ask my wife to get me a set, but she's not very good techie wise, and she bought me something else. So, oh, JD, you were born in Scotland, right? You know what people do to pizza in Scotland? They fry it. They deep fry pizza, right? It's called a pizza crunch. I'm yet to taste it myself, but hey, right? Never say never. I've tried a few things from Scotland, which I have been pleasantly surprised about. Right? They are keen on a battered Mars bar. I've tried that, and it's not bad, but it's not one for the faint-hearted. It's not one to have all the time. But I do like some other Scottish cuisine. Right? Quite partial to haggis. But since I've spent quite a bit of time in Canada as well over the years, I do like a bit of poutine, if I pronounced it right. Well, hopefully I'm right. But it's cheese curds on chips with gravy. It was banging. More than happy with that. No, most chippies deep fry like 2 or 3 things: sausages, fish, maybe a few other things like a spam fritter or something like that. But in Scotland they fry anything. They'll fry that first bone if they thought it'd be tasty. Right, so we're looking at Adam now. Remember, Adam crossed the line 6 minutes and 40. Okay, So he is approaching corner 2, right, at 41 minutes. 42 minutes, right? So for it to be a sub 40, he needs to be under 46.40. So I'll say that again. To get a sub 40, he needs to be under 46.40. I think he's got it in him. I really do. So we'll stay with Adam since he's only got 2 corners to go, and then we'll drop back and watch the rest of the field come through. But with only 1.4k left of the climb, it's looking like he's going to be close to the wire for that sub 40. Yeah, so I'm going to be knocking racing on the head a little bit. Not completely, but I was racing too much, right? So I'm probably going to be racing roughly about once a week, maybe twice at a push with a ladder race. But I'm doing the Dirt Series starting on Tuesday. I'll be doing most of them. Probably going to miss the last one because I've been on leave. And then I might get a ladder race in. So you might not see me racing as much, but if I'm not racing and I'm available, I'll do some streaming for the team. I'm always good for that. And a bit of commentary, because I like the sound of my own voice. And as we can see, Adam is coming up to the final corner. He's hitting the final corner. Now I don't know why he's only got 2 minutes and 40 left and he hasn't hit the final corner. So I think he's going to be very, very close. Very close to the sub 40. I think it's going to be in the low 40s instead. Hey Joe. But if he gets to... I think he's going to hit the, hopefully hit corner 1, but he's only got about a minute to go, but he's still got 800 metres of the whole climb to go, and he's got about 2 minutes. I don't think he's going to climb 800 metres in 2 minutes, but he's not giving up. So corner 1 is done. He has 2 minutes. 2 minutes to climb 700 metres as a rough estimate to see if he's going to get a sub 40 Alpe d'Huez Zwift time. And the brilliant thing is there's a little short on the left hand side, and we can all see if my calculations throughout this whole stream have been correct. So he's got 580 metres to go. And just over a minute and 20 to do it. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. So he's got 500 metres to go. 500 metres to the top of the climb. And remember, we're looking at 6:40. 46:40. So he's got under a minute to go and 400 metres. And it was at this point last time where Adam jumped up and I seen the lightning socks go and he was sprinting. I don't think he knows. He's got 40 seconds to do 300 metres. I think it's going to be close. It's going to be close to the wire. No, Joe, I'm not racing. I'm in the middle of moving house. So my bike's all packed away. I move house on Monday, and then hopefully have everything set up to do the dirt racing on Tuesday. So it's looking like it's got 20 seconds and 200 metres to go. I think he's going to be so close, but I think it just might be out of reach. There we go. There's the sprint. He's only got, so we've passed the 46:40. So if my calculations are right, he's going to be in the 40-minute realm. but I don't know if he's got under 40, under a 40-minute Alp. I think it's going to be maybe 40-15 of my calculations. Let's see what it is. Oh, 40-24. I was 10 seconds out. 10 seconds over 40 minutes though. Come on, you gotta cut me some slack. But what a time, right? 40 minutes and 24 seconds. Phenomenal time. So second place we got Eric Hart, who I would say, looking at this now, is coming up to corner 1. He's got the final corner to do, and then I would say that's probably going to be looking at a sub 45 for this individual. And then you got Aranda, who's 39 seconds back. Yeah, I will. Yeah, that's an insane time. Adam's a beast. I think the last time he did sub 40 last time, but I think it's because there was a group working together and bouncing off each other. I think that was probably the reason why. On this one, he was solo, just chasing time. There's no one ahead of him. What I love about the drone view is if you look at all of the sweeping curves of the Alp down there. It's phenomenal. All right, but you can't see anyone else around. It's just Eric Hart, and he's got 500 meters to go. So what we're going to see on this? It's definitely better watching it. And for those that don't know, I'm sitting eating a pizza while watching it because I've streamed once already tonight. I streamed the Giro ladder race, and then when I stayed on, the Amstel team were racing, so I had already ended the stream, but I jumped on and DS'd them. And I realised I still hadn't eaten, and I was only 5 minutes before this. So I went, you know what? Right, we've not done much streaming of the Hill Climbing Championship, but mainly because they've been quite short. This one, clearly not. So let's get it on, and let's show everyone what the TNP Hill Climbing Championship is. Now, this is obviously the hill to climb, right? You can say like Von 2, right? But in Zwift, it's all about the Alp, isn't it? So I kind of had to finish this this series on it. I think rather than ending the series, which I think this was the plan to end the series on this, it has been quite popular because of the 3 time slots throughout the day. So I think it's just going to continue. So it might be back on again next week, right? But it'll be a shorter climb. Some of the climbs are 3 minutes, some of them are 8 minutes, some of them are 40 minutes, 24 seconds, right, according to Adam. So we got second place coming across the line now. So what is he going to get? I would say this is going to be, I'm gonna say 43 minutes. I'm gonna throw it out there. 44 minutes. Oh no, 42, 48. So I was close with 43 minutes, wasn't I? 42, 48. So brilliant times. I did say that probably the top 3 are going to be sub 45s. Chris, I just nearly choked on my pizza. But it looks like third place. So Iranda, I'm gonna hazard a guess. It's gonna be probably just on the cusp of 45. Yeah, it's gonna be on 45. Either plus or minus 45, I think. Maybe minus just, or maybe I don't know. It's gonna be close. Oh, 44, 42. Right. So yeah. And then we've moved back into fourth place. We've got Kirk and UC's only 20 seconds, right? But they're both pumping out about 4.5 watts per kilo, so you can kind of see. We can finally see riders in the back, but with that, they're I think that it's kind of lost already, isn't it? Like, I don't think. Oh, a disc wheel on the Alp. That's brave, very brave. But good to see, right? It's a very funky disc wheel, that one. But I would say probably current. You know what? I've not been far off each of the guests, like 10-20 seconds off ish. I say the current pacing. So the last one was 44.42. I'm gonna say 46.30. So come on, 46.30. What's your guesses in chat? Right, we've only got a couple of minutes to go. We've got a minute or so to go. I'm gonna say 46.30 for Kirk and Kirk. But if he's on 46.30, or that's my guess, 46.30. I think the rest, we might see some top 10s that are all under 50, which is why I was saying that leaderboard earlier, which had 52.28 is the fastest time. What's it gonna be? So I said 46.30. Oh, 46 on the nose. So we're looking at UC and Matt Gleeson then. So Matt Gleeson is just off. So we've got UC who's next coming across the line. So that was 20 seconds back. So are we looking at 46.30 for this one? So that's 5th place with a time of 46.33, and Matt Gleeson's coming in. Alright, phenomenal climb, Matt. I'm going to say about 47 minutes, is it? Maybe just under. No, 46.33. Don't know how that's happened, because it's now put the 5th fastest time today, so it's a bit of a weird one, right? Got a feeling that might change. Whoa. So next to cross the line then is Quinton from the Rhino Racing team, and he's got about 200 metres to go. So I think 200 metres to go. Current pacing 48. I'm going to say 48 minutes. I'm going to throw it out there. 48 minutes. Lovely pink on that jersey. Stands out, doesn't it? A pink and purple contrast on the white does stand out quite a bit. But climbing on some very lightweight wheels with the S-Works tarmac. And you can see Dave Johnson's 50 seconds back. So let's see, Dave's 50 seconds back. So we'll see what the time's going to be of Quinton. And then we'll drop back to see how Dave's getting on. So Quinton is going to be, what's it going to be? 47.39. Brilliant. Right, so that means Dave is on for a sub 50. So come on, Dave. Oh, he's a triathlete at the minute, so I think he's still got the Zwift bug that changed the sock height. He's not had it back. So what's he got? He's got under 200 meters to go. I think he's got this. Come on, Dave. 49 minutes, I'm going to say. What was the last one? The last one was 47.39, so maybe even 48, maybe in the 48 round. So let's see what he does when he crosses the line. $49.23. Okay, brilliant. So we've had the top 8 under 50 minutes. Brilliant climbing, guys. Top 8 under 50 minutes. I don't know if this is a... oh no, it's not, right? It's a Canyon Air Road. I thought this was someone on the mountain bike. But this is probably going to be, so about 100 meters to go. So This is probably going to be under 51, I would say. Maybe just over 51. Okay, right. 49, 43. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So that does mean the top 9 are under 50 minutes. Right, I think this is going to be... Oh, I think it's still going to get into the top 10. You did great, Matt, right? It might hurt, but you did great. So this is coming across the line now. 50 minutes 11. 50 minutes 11. Right, Mike Tyndall. All right, I hope it's Mike Tyndall in any ways. I hope that's your name. Clearly not the rugby player Mike Tyndall, but I'm sticking with that. That'd be classic. I've took commentary skills off Colin Emerson. Is if you don't know the name, just make one up. But I'm going to say, what was that? 50-11 for that last one. So the top 10. Look at those top 10 times, right? Matt, Adam, 40-24 to 10th place, 50-11. So brilliant time. Right, let's have a look. What was the time? 51-24. 51-24. Right, brilliant time. And again, we've got is this Mr. Sprinting Coast? Yeah. So well, that's what the avatar keeps doing anyways. The avatar keeps getting out the saddle and sprinting. I had a glitch like that once. That was a painful ride where the weight had adjusted on my thing to make me like 10 kilos or something. So every time I pedalled, I was sprinting, and I did a recon, one of the ZRL rounds, and my flame socks were on the whole time of the recon ride, which was comical. It was comical. Oh, great sprint finish. Did a time of 52-27. 52-27. Hi, Adam. Adam, you did great. Right, so we got Saunders coming across the line now. Saunders coming across at a time of 52-29. So these are all brilliant times for climbing the Alp. A lot of people kind of... Oh, and I just missed Concy and Alid. But I've missed Concy's time. I can only apologise for that. Because you only get it briefly as someone crosses the line. That time will flash up if you're watching them. What is going on with them socks, Alid? Where's your socks? And them funky shoes as well. But I think Alid's on for a sub 55, yeah. He did have an issue. He got to have had an issue because at one point he was completely static on the Alp. He was with Dave. Them two seemed to be working together. And then next thing we knew, we looked for Alid and he was sat still. Right, what's Alid's time? 53-42. Well done, Alid. Well done. So we got Stellinga. Yeah, you did. Honestly, Adam, you did great. Like, it's got to be a little bit harder when there's no one out front to chase as well. Because you kind of go into your pacing zone, haven't you? Where I think sometimes you ride a little bit harder when you're chasing someone. But no one had anything. No one had anything on you there. You were 2 minutes and 24 seconds ahead of second place. So well done. That was a phenomenal ride. Right, I'll probably only watch one or two more because of this might be the last one. Okay, so I'll watch this rider coming across, and then I will have to go because I have been online for an hour now. Like I say, I missed the first 3k of the lead in, but this doesn't start until you hit the climb, does it? Like, so it's all right. There was a technical issue. My laptop restarted, but that's all right. I might just hang my bike up permanently and just do commentary, right? Because it's definitely more enjoyable. And I'm not a sweaty mess on the garage floor, which is great. So we've got about 470 meters to go with this this rider, Stellinga, A Stellinga. That's a nice jersey, nice green jersey there. Practice some of my camera skills. Look at that. That's a nice jersey. That I don't know what jersey that is. If anyone knows in chat what jersey that is, I don't think I've seen that before. But it's got about 350 meters to go. I'm gonna say this is, I mean, it's possible to be a sub 60. I think it's still in the possibility of being a sub 60, and I know a lot of people use the benchmark for when you start climbing Alpe d'Huez is the sub 60 is the benchmark, and the reason I say that is it's the one time you get the award at the top, isn't it? Where you get there, well done, you've hit a sub 60 and you get an achievement. So I think that's why Also, thanks Adam. Did Bobby do this earlier today? And he was 3.5 minutes faster. Okay, right. That's not a surprise. That isn't a surprise. Bobby is an absolute machine. Right, he is cut from something different. And as we see, Stellinga has got 120 meters left. You can see the banner, right? Is this going to be a sub 60? I think it's going to be close. It's going to be very close. I'm just going to throw it out there. It's 59 minutes and 59 seconds. But we'll see, right? As he crosses the line, and the time is 65:44. Well done, right? Close, very close to it. I hope you enjoyed it. That's all that matters. But it's also give you a base time to work on. Okay, so a bit of a that was 56:35. 56:35, right? That was a bit of a strange one. I can actually scroll through them, right? My apologies. So 56:35. So below sub 60, which is, like I say, kind of the benchmark for a lot of people. And we've got a few riders still on the go here, and we've got these two are relatively close. Should we stay with these two for the last part, because they've only got 400 meters to go, and are we gonna see a sprint finish on the Alp? It's rare, but it happens, and someone's got a disc wheel on, so you never know in this game what's going to happen, right? Is there going to be a sprint finish? Because there is only 3 seconds and 400 meters to go between them. So we got D Guy and Manson, right? So who's your money on in the chat? Because you haven't got long to say it, right? Is it D Guy or is it Manson? It's down to 2 seconds, 3 seconds, gone back up to 3 seconds. It's Ireland versus Canada, right? Which has probably happened in no sport whatsoever. It looks like he's on the Zwift Steel. Has he come to the halt, or is this it? I think we're going to see a sprint finish on the Alp. Are these two going to battle it out? Looks like D Guy is ready to go past. No, and then Madson's kicked. D Guy's kicked. Oh, it's tense, isn't it? It's tense, this. Now, they still could be on for a sub 60. I think the minute it flattens out, I think D Guy, there we go, the flame socks are on. D Guy is deciding enough's enough, and he's going. There we go. Right, a sprint finish on the Alp. Who would have thought it? And what's his time going to be? 59.25. And then Manson was... Oh, I don't know how this is working it out, like, unless it's... Oh, I tell you how, right? Because it means he's done the lead in quicker. So remember, this is not on where you finish now in the championships, how fast you've climbed. So Manson has actually climbed faster by about 30 seconds because he must have crossed the they must have crossed the threshold at different times. That's brilliant to see. So we've still got I'm going to say Rob Bracewell. I hope it's Rob, right? Could be Rob, could be Ryan, but we'll stick with Rob, right? From the Rolling Collective, which used to be the Tribe. Let's see what their time's going to be. What his time's going to be. It is not on the screen. Oh, there we go. I think you're going to kick yourself, right? It is 60.03, so 3 seconds. Oh, okay, thanks, Adam. So the whole route counts, does it? Right, I was unsure of that. I thought it might have just been the segment. Okay, but that is going to be... You are going to be disappointed with that. I know for a fact you will, because right, to be 3 seconds off sub 60 is a kick in the teeth. But that's it. I'm going to have to go now. Right, also my battery's running low, so I'd like to go before that dies. So thanks very much, guys. This was a very impromptu thing, but if you want to do TNP Hill Climbing Championship, jump on next Thursday. There's 3, maybe 4 slots throughout the day. It won't be the Alp again, so don't worry. If you've never climbed the Alp before, it won't be that. It could be something else. But keep an eye out for a lot of TNP events. There is a lot coming up. Start this weekend, so we've got our Spring Classics starting this weekend. There's 3 or 4 of them over the next couple of weeks. And then also the weekend after the Spring Classics are starting, and then the middle of March we have the London to Utopia tour, which we're organising, so get amongst that. And what's on the public calendar every single week is TNP Take No Prisoner crits on a Sunday. Mass start, all pens visible, right, and it's in the title, Take No Prisoners, right? It's hard, fast and aggressive. So if you want to do that, just jump on it, right? There's no leaderboard for it, so it's a weekly race. It's just on the calendar every week. Just jump on and do it. And good luck for those starting dirt racing on Tuesday, right? TNP have got 6, maybe 7 teams in. I'm pretty sure that's 6, competing across all different categories. Looks like a great race season and a phenomenal gap filler between round 4 of ZRL. So I look forward to that. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Have a good evening. I'll see you on the next one.